Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 27th. It is a Wednesday of July today is the day of least effort in the 7 spiritual laws of success. Acceptance, responsibility, and defenselessness. So it's that kind of leaving things to be as they should be. There's no major transits today. We have the moon in Cancer and we're just about to hit the new moon in Leo. So get all of your affirmations in place in order for you to kind of birth before the new moon, or to not even birth, to incubate, so you can plant your seeds so that they can incubate over that time. We have some major transits going on tomorrow, which I will discuss. So yeah, just get ready for it. Prepare the ground, get the seed, get the kind of ground ready to make some big kind of intentions, I think, for this new moon, because this new moon in Leo is going to be powerful. It's going to be powerful. Okay, today I'm reading with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. I'll be clarifying with the Oracle of the Sun. So let's get to it. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? Today I'm wearing Cries of Praise. I've got Cries of Opal, Cries of Praise. You know, this kind of like greeny kind of colour? Yeah. Anything to do with the throat chakra is really good. You want me to pick? Okay. Dear Spirit, what messages? Oh, I thought you wanted me to pick. Okay, 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands. 6 of Cups reversed. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Judgment reversed. Okay, that makes sense. Knight of Swords. It was that way, so I'm going to keep it that way. Ace of Pentacles. All right, yeah, I see. Thank you. Exactly what I wanted. Fabulous. Right, okay. Wow. Wow. So what's going on here is a blockage. There's a real blockage. And it's almost like you know that you have the power to make stuff happen for yourself. You know, you're no stranger to being able to make, you know, to understanding these kind of energies, the way that things happen, the way that things are kind of working in your favor. You know, you're no stranger to that. You understand that, you know that. But I don't know. There seems to be some kind of sense of complacency that's going on. And also, it may be because like there's a sense of a lack of faith from the past. So maybe it's like, well, it hasn't happened. So it's almost like you're allowing the disappointment to like rule you in a way. When I see the 5 of Cups reversed, it kind of tells me that there's, you know, that you've accepted, you know, the disappointment. You've understood that, you know, things can be crap at times, but, you know, you're all right. But now it seems to me that you're allowing that to kind of colour your current situation. So much so that you're missing opportunities. You know, you're focusing so hard on certain things in front of you that you're not noticing what could be around the corner or what could be coming. You're not answering the call, you know. This is something that's not like, you know, yeah, it's just not, you're not recognizing some opportunities that are happening, including people that are around you as well. This Knight of Swords. I do see a message in this card, funnily enough. Usually it's the Page of Swords that people say it's a message, but I'm seeing a message here. I'm seeing that there's also not only may there be a tendency towards rushing into certain things and being too obsessive. Like this Knight of Swords is interesting because the knight is like looking at the sword and kind of caressing the sword, which is all right, you know, to a certain extent. But if you get this kind of obsession with it, then it just kind of, you know, you're focusing on the wrong thing. So there could be this sense of somebody rushing in to tell you like something that may get your defenses up, you know. But also there could be a sense of you maybe obsessing about something, and you need to back off. You need to come away from that. Wheel of Fortune. This is all supposed to happen. This is a divine lesson for you to understand and learn. So it's part of the process. It's part of what's supposed to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing right now. Any other messages? It's pretty clear, actually. Very clear. Let's see what the Oracle of the Sun has to say. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. Influence. Wow. 7, that's Mercury in Libra. Okay. Adam and Eve, the snake, temptation. I mean, what's the bottom of the deck energy saying? Oh, right, okay. The Fool reversed. Yeah, there's a real block, I feel. Like a block. And it's because of the attachment to the past. These 3 are telling me it's that. And it's debilitating. So you need to let go. There really has to be a process of letting go. And I don't think you can't. I think you can. I think that what this is saying is that you can do it. You can really do it. But you have to learn how to do it. And it may be some deep unconscious programming that's going on. I'll be honest with you, I don't see anything too deep. I see it more of like a recent memory. When I say recent, I'm not thinking that this is something from childhood. I'm thinking that this is something recently that's happened. Or maybe an experience of something that you've approached that's new. I don't see this as like some deep, like, childhood thing. It could be a childhood thing, but it might. I don't see it as something that's that you can't fix quite easily, actually. Because it's interesting. We've got 4, 5, 6. We have cups, you know, this kind of like mid stage, and you want this 6 of cups to be upright, you know, ideally. But it's not. So what does that mean? That means that there's some kind of lens that you're looking through. You've got to. There's a sense of like wanting to change perspective. We don't have the Hanged Man here, but it's because it hasn't been reached yet. And it's interesting. The Wheel of Fortune is 10. Judgment is 20. So something's been like gone awry along the way, you know, and there's something that needs to be reconciled. And it's interesting how, like, you know, in 1 to 10 you've got like that, you know, you've got the 4, 5, 6. So this is kind of like the midsection. So there's something going on here that's not allowing you. Now, in the respect of the influence, it's about how certain things influence you, how the judgment of something can influence you. So when we look at the idea of the snake, now in this picture, it looks like the snake is like, it looks like this side of the picture is actually bigger than the other side, but actually they're exactly the same, because the way that it's, if we were to put the dimensions of the actual picture like near each other, it's exactly the same. And then just because this part of the tongue is there, we've also got this here. So it's sometimes we can't see it. Sometimes it looks quite oppressive and big because it's on top and it's a different colour. But then actually, do you know what I mean? It still looks, they still look like this looks slightly bigger. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's all a matter of changing a sense of perspective. And also understanding that sometimes things that you see may not be what they appear to be, you know. In one sense, the snake, or the story of Adam and Eve and the snake, this was a sense of liberation for them to achieve a sense of knowledge. On another hand, it could be a sense of that they fell to sin. So I think that sense of perspective in terms of your own situation will give you an idea of how to perceive it and how to get through this. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, what's going on is that it's stopping you. Like you're not receiving an opportunity which you should be getting. This cup at the back, this Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity that's waiting for you and you're blocking it. There's something about your perception that's blocking it. About your mindset. Yeah, that's what I sense. Because if we were to have the Hanged Man here, that means that there is already a change of perception. There is a change of view that is occurring. Here we've got a bit of a block, you know, particularly with this Four of Cups, because it's like, and it's an emotional block because we have cups. So it's something about your emotions that's blocking you to seeing an opportunity that is right in front of you. So that's what I'm seeing here. And it could change very quickly, very quickly. Because the Knight of Swords moves very fast. It's the fastest moving out of all of the knights. So, and it's interesting how this one in particular, he's obsessing with his sword. I think I've got another deck, and then it's a female knight and she's obsessing with her sword. So it's that sense of obsession where you're just like going for it. But then you're not really recognizing what's outside of the box, you know? So, yeah. And also just recognizing what sort of influence that has within you, you know? If you've got that intention, you know, if you're not balanced in your view, in the respect of how you're communicating with yourself and with others, then there is going to be that lack of, consideration for other people's views and perceptions. So, yeah. Pretty clear reading today, my friends. Interesting reading. Very, very interesting. I hope you liked this reading. If you did like it, please do subscribe for more videos. I do a video every day. I also do private readings, so please do check out my description box for information on that. But otherwise, if you did like this, please do check me out tomorrow. Check out all the other videos. They're all timeless. But otherwise, have a beautiful day, my friends. Lots of love. Bye.